Hey guys, what's up? This is Adam Clay from Computer Science Teachers. Today I'm going to make a video which is actually the third video in our AP exam prep series to show you what you can do this week for your students, to upload for your students to use in your AP online classes to have your students ready for the AP exam. Again, this is the third video in kind of the series that I'm making each week. If you have not started in on our first video and kind of followed along with that, I'm going to show you where you can find that video, and I would suggest just jumping into that video first, and so that you can kind of follow along and get your students going. And that's okay. You can jump in week one today and still prepare your students to get them ready. But I would go ahead and start there and do week one, then week two. But if you have done those weeks, you followed along, this is week three, which you can jump in to use with your students. Again, all this can be found at computerscienceteachers.com, and it can be found in our basic curriculum subscription, our premium curriculum subscription, or if you're part of our free trial, can be found in there. I'm going to show you where it's at in the free trial, but it's found in all of the other places in the exact same place. If you're part of our free trial, just really quickly, I wanted to mention that we have a special limited time offer going on right now where you can sign up for a 3-month premium curriculum membership for only $97. Normally it's $49 a month, so this actually is like getting 2 months or 3 months for the price of two if you'll sign up for a 3-month subscription plan. If you're not part of our free trial, go to computerscienceteachers.com and sign up for the free trial. It is free through May 16th, and you can access all of these things. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and show you what you can do this week in your classes. So at the bottom of the curriculum, you'll find the week 1 exam prep, week 2 exam prep, and week 3 exam prep. If you haven't started off with us, week 1 is here with the teacher video. Just go ahead and jump in there. That's where you can get started with this. Week 2 and the teacher video here, and week 3 is down here. You're going to notice there's only one lesson in week 3, and that's because instead of throwing more FRQ questions at our students, we're going to be redoing some review with our students over what we've already done. Just so you, as a quick reminder, in week 1 we covered 2 FRQ questions, one from the 2008 test and one from the 2009 test. In week 2 we covered 2 more FRQ questions. So at this point our students have seen 4 FRQ questions where they've not only solved them, but they've graded their solutions and other student solutions. Okay, so what we're doing this week is we're going to be reviewing what we did in week 1 with them. So FRQ question number 1 and FRQ question number 1 from the FRQ question number 1 and 1 from the 2008 and 2009 exam. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you can see what's in here and what you can post for your students. The reason we're going to be reviewing with them instead of throwing more FRQ questions at them is we have 2 types of students right now. We have the students who are getting it and who are running along and who are getting pretty good points on their FRQ test. But we also have students who may at this point start getting frustrated, feel like they're just never going to get it. They're doing poorly. At this point, we need to kind of meet all of our students where they're at, and we need to start giving them some confidence that they can actually do this. And so instead of new FRQ questions, we're going to review the ones from week 1. So here was what I have for you, and here's what you would post. It's 3 different days of classes that you can post for this week. The first day is the 2008 FRQ1 question. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to post the link to the test, you're going to post the link to the scoring guidelines, and you're going to post the 2008 FRQ number 1 review worksheet. I'm going to open that up so you can see what that looks like. And here's this one. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste this or upload this document for them to use, or copy and paste it into a Google Doc. What they're going to do is they're going to take a total of 40 minutes here. Okay, the first 15 minutes is they're going to go back to week 1's 2008 FRQ solutions and questions and review it. So just tell them to open it up. They're going to review the question, they're going to review their solution, they're going to review the canonical solutions, they're going to review the grading scoring guidelines, and they're going to just make sure that they can be confident in writing this out. And their goal in this 15 minutes is just to get themselves to the point where they understand the solution and can confidently write this out. That's the first 15 minutes. After the first 15 minutes, they're going to set a timer for 25 minutes. And during this 25 minutes, and the reason I selected 25 minutes is this is how long they have to answer one FRQ question on the actual AP test that's coming up. So they'll set a timer for 25 minutes, and they're going to go into this question they just reviewed, and they're going to go and they're going to write out their solutions. They're going to write part A right here, and they're going to write part B right here. And what I tell my students is this: you have to put away all your helps. You have to put away, all the solution guidelines and try to do it with no help at all. Just write the best you can to give the best solution that you can. Now, if you get stuck, okay, you're writing through this, you're like, I forgot how to do this. I need to look back at the solutions. You can do that. You can look back at the solutions, but if you do that, go ahead and erase everything you've done and just rewrite it, because we want you to rewrite this entire solution without any helps at all. And it's all, one sitting, just rewrite the entire solution. And so they're going to do that. So again, if they get stuck, I have the instructions here. You can go back and review the solution, but then erase everything. They're going to write part A, part B. And then I have 2 questions or 3 questions for them, actually. How many attempts did it take for you to solve it correctly? So if they had to go back and look at the solutions 2 times, see, they say, okay, it took me 3 solutions to solve it correctly, but they were able to solve it. So and then were you able to finish the question in 25 minutes? And the third thing, what part of the question gave you the most difficulty? This will allow you to look at your students' answers and see kind of where they're at. If they're solving everything within one step, one attempt, nothing was really hard and they're getting full credit, they're kind of doing well. But if it takes them several attempts, you kind of know what students are struggling more. So this is what you're doing day 1. You're going to copy and paste this. They'll fill out this document. They'll submit this document to you. Okay, day 2. Day 2 is they're going to do the same thing, okay, but they're going to do it with the 2009 FRQ test. That's the second one we did in week 1. They're going to go in there and going to do the exact same pattern. Okay, 15 minutes review it, 25 minutes trying to solve it. You upload this worksheet. They fill out the worksheet. They submit the worksheet to you. And so they've done that. That's day 1 and that's day 2. On day 3, okay, we're going to give them kind of a little mini test. So I'm going to go ahead and download this so you can see what that looks like. And it's a 2008-2009 FRQ number 1 little test. Now, you can just still do these for completion grades, and I would suggest doing that because there's not really a way to monitor them on kind of doing this or not really. So just to encourage them not to cheat, just give them a completion grade on it. But using only the 2008 FRQ and the 2009 FRQ test, you're going to solve they're going to solve both of these. You're just going to open those 2 links. No solution, guys, no nothing. It's been a day since they've seen either one of these. And they're going to see how they do. So you're going to write out part A, write out part B for both of those. This will be the 4th time they've seen the same question. And what this actually does is it keeps that question fresh in their mind. But the thing about these questions, there's a lot of common things like how to loop through an array or an array list, how to call methods, how to keep track of, counting different things, or how to return different things. What are the return types? These things that are kind of similar throughout lots of questions, they're going to see those things and they're going to gain confidence. Our students who are struggling are going to become more confident. They're going to be getting higher grades at this point, and our students who are doing well will be getting probably 9s on these, and they'll probably just be like, okay, that was an easy week. Next week, we'll throw some more FRQ questions at them, but for now, it's just about helping them gain confidence, helping them review, just helping them take a step forward in seeing some patterns and helping them take a step forward in writing some FRQs and just gaining confidence. So this stuff is there for you to use. Go ahead and get them uploaded for your students. Again, that's all found at computerscienceteachers.com. If you're not part of the free trial, go sign up for the free trial. If you are part of the free trial, again, check out, and it's just on the main page of the free trial class, a special offer going on. You can lock in that rate of only $97, and that locks you in continuously at that rate. So every month, instead of every 3 months, you're only paying 2 months instead of 3 months. It's a great deal. Go ahead and lock in that rate. I hope you have an amazing week with your students, and I will see you later.